Good morning, dear students. I hope yesterday's session was clear to one and all related to the various kinds of sentences. Today we'll be doing subject and predicate. Children, you all know that sentences can be separated in two main parts, that is the subject and the predicate, isn't it? The subject is that part of a sentence about which something is said, or you can say about what we are talking in the sentence. Whom are we talking about in the sentence? If I say, my uncle bought a new car last week, whom am I talking about in this sentence? My uncle, isn't it? So my uncle is the subject in this sentence. If I say, this shop opens at 10 o'clock, whom am I talking about? This shop. That means this shop is the subject in this sentence. Now, what is a predicate? The predicate is that part of a sentence which tells something about the subject. It refers to the verb. Listen to me. It refers to the verb together with the rest of the sentence, isn't it? When I say my uncle bought a new car last week, what is the verb in the sentence? Bought. So, bought along with the rest of the sentence, that is a new car last week, becomes my predicate. This shop opens at 10 o'clock. Opens is the verb in this sentence. So, along with the verb opens, the rest of the sentence becomes my predicate. And this shop is my subject because I'm talking about this shop. Students, please keep this thing in mind. This is really important. Sometimes the subject is placed at the end of the sentence. For example, here comes the bus. So it doesn't mean that if it is written towards the end, it becomes the predicate and subject, and you think that subject is always written towards the beginning of the sentence. No. Whomsoever we are talking about is the subject. We are talking about the bus, so it is the subject. It hardly matters whether the subject is written towards the beginning or towards the end. Clear? No. Okay. Now, you really have to keep a few things in mind. When I talk about imperative sentences, the subject is always you. The subject is always you. However, the subject is understood rather than expressed. For example, close the door. The subject is missing. The subject is always hidden. And the subject is you. You close the door. You switch off the TV. You shut the gate. Getting it? Okay. Now, in the exclamatory sentences, the subject can be placed towards the end. For example, what a brilliant answer she gave. She is my subject in this sentence. What a beautiful house. House is my subject in this exclamatory sentence. Now, coming up next are the interrogative sentences. Always remember that the subject comes between the helping verb and the main verb. In interrogative sentences, the subject comes between the helping verb and the main verb. For example, have the guests arrived? What is have? The helping verb, isn't it? And arrived is my main verb. And the guest is the subject, and it is between both of them. That is the helping verb and the main verb. For example, if I say, were the students late today? Were is again my helping verb and late is again my main verb. So I'm talking about the students, that were they late today? Getting it? I hope you all are thorough with the concepts related to subject and predicate. Children, after completing subject and predicate, I'll be starting phrases and clauses. What is a phrase and what is a clause? Now, if I say a few words like in the field, at sunrise, do these group of words make any complete sense? Can these group of words used alone? No, isn't it? These group of words cannot be used alone and neither they are making any sense, isn't it? But if I use them with other group of words like the boys were playing in the field. Now, in the field is with other group of words which are the boys were playing. So now this sentence makes a complete sense, isn't it? Similarly, if I use words at sunrise with other group of words like we will go out for a morning walk at sunrise. Now it makes a complete sense, isn't it? It means they depend on other words in a sentence to make a complete sense. Such group of words are known as phrases. Such group of words is known as a phrase. Let me tell you all, a phrase is a group of words without a subject and a predicate, and it makes an incomplete sense. If I say, is a good cricketer, a diamond necklace, full of new books, are these words making complete sense? No. Do they have a subject and a predicate? No. But now if I write, my brother is a good cricketer, it is well understood now. The sentence is well understood. It is making complete sense. My mother was wearing a diamond necklace. Our school library is full of new books. Now these group of words, a good cricketer, a diamond necklace, full of new books, make some sense when they are written with other group of words, isn't it? So, are you all clear with what is a phrase? Next, what is a clause? If I say the baby, comma, who is smiling is mine. This is the complete sentence. But if I say who is sleeping, it has a subject who and a predicate is smiling. In the next sentence, if I speak, the boy whom I met yesterday is my friend's brother. Whom I met yesterday. Whom is the I is the subject. Met yesterday is the predicate. Such a group of words with its own subject and predicate is known as a clause. When they are written with other group of words, then only these make some sense, isn't it? If I write all alone, who is smiling, whom I met yesterday, will it make any sense? No. But these group of words will definitely contain a subject and a predicate. These words can be a part of sentence, but these words are not the complete sentence, isn't it? Written all together, the baby who is smiling is mine is a complete sentence. The boy whom I met yesterday is my friend's brother is the complete sentence, isn't it? Just to check whether you all are thorough with the concept of phrase and clause, I'll be asking a few questions. I will be speaking up the words, the group of words. You just have to tell me whether it is a phrase or a clause. Okay? First one. The boy who was walking through the street heard a dog barking. Listen to me carefully. Now, is it a phrase or a clause? Who was walking through the street? Is it a phrase? No. Is it a clause? Yes. Very good. Why is it a clause? Because it has a subject also and the predicate also. Who is the subject and was walking through the street is the predicate. But all alone it makes no sense. But written all together with these words, the boy who was walking through the street heard a dog barking is the complete sentence. Very good. Now, if I speak the next sentence, I saw a peacock with beautiful feathers. With beautiful feathers is a phrase or a clause. With beautiful feathers. Very good. It is a phrase. Very good. He was showing off in his new car. In his new car is a phrase or a clause. Very good. It's a phrase. That means you all are clear with the concepts of phrases and clauses. Good students. So, here I would be ending my class and will be uploading the homework in the portal. So, please do the homework so that you are through with the concepts taught today in the class. Thank you. Have a good day.